Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I am pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video. Every single day on the channel, we play a new standard best of one Mythic Ranked Deck. On the menu, Azorius Artifacts, a unique mid-range build that I'm very much looking forward to breaking down the deck list in depth with you, discussing both the strategies and synergies, a series of lectures, and then we'll demonstrate this furthermore within our Mythic Rank gameplay footage against the best decks as well as players in-game, and then finally concluding with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so for future content. And if you're ever looking for help with your specific deck and wildcard allocations, definitely hit us up within that Discord. Links for everything in the description below. Cheers, thanks again, and let's take a look at our new deck.
It's a new lap record!
Here we are with Azorius Artifacts, a white and blue mid-range deck that revolves around building value through non-creature spells and then flickering them with the new card Abuelo Ancestral Echo, pardon my pronunciation, for 3, a 2/2 spirit with flying and ward 2. This means your opponent will have to pay an additional 2 mana to target the creature. We can pay 3 as many times as we have mana to do so, exiling another target creature or artifact we control and returning it to the battlefield under our control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so this is phenomenal for recursive value generation, right? First and foremost, I want to talk about the Thousand Moons Smithy for 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, create a token where its power and toughness are each equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control, right? So for an example, within the synergy of the deck, we will be flickering this spell back into the battlefield turn after turn, which is great, creating more of these golem creatures and, of course, powering them all up, which is really nice. Of course, we can transform it by tapping 5 untapped artifacts at the beginning of our pre-combat main phase into the Barracks of the Thousandth. Now, this becomes a land, and whenever we cast an artifact or creature, by utilizing this as a mana for that spell, we actually get to create another one of those golems, which is really, really powerful. Okay, so creature generation through the Echo, as well as now draw and removal through the Might and Weak Stone for 5 mana. As it enters the battlefield, choose one, either draw 2 cards, or target creature gets -5/-5 until the end of turn. Furthermore, we can tap the Might Stone to add 2 generic mana to cast artifact spells, and of course, activate the abilities of cards that we have in play as well. All right, so that's very nice. We have a field wipe that is non-bounceable, but still very nice to talk about here. The Unstable Glyph Bridge for 5, an artifact when it enters the battlefield. If you cast it, for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls and destroy all other creatures except for the one chosen this way. We love this card because the Echo has 2 power, and now we have our Echo survive. We wipe our opponent's field state down, and we can easily deal with that 2 power creature that was left behind from the glyph with something like an Elspeth Smite, dealing 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If it would die, exile it instead. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, not a problem anymore. Of course, that single target removal through the -5/-5 is here as well. Okay. Furthermore, we can wipe the field with a portal to Phyrexia for 9. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures, and at the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature from the graveyard into the battlefield under your control. It's now Phyrexian in addition to its other types, which is pretty cool. It's nice to be able to not only single target your opponent's creatures with the glyph via the the Weak Stone, but also to take multiples with the portal, which is pretty groovy. We can get there through the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. We also have the Celestis here, tapping for mana of any color for 3. Starting that day-night cycle, day becomes night, night becomes day. Gain 1 life, draw a card if you do discard a card. Lovely. The Spider generates the Power Stone. Again, Spider can be bounced to create multiple Power Stones. As it enters the battlefield, we can pay 7 to look at the top 4 cards of our library, revealing an artifact from among them, putting it into our hand in the rest in bottom in random, which is pretty decent as well, considering what we're working with within the deck. Urza, Lord Protector, not only melds with the Might Stone and Weak Stone to become the nearly unstoppable Planeswalker, but it also just, within our deck, is reducing the costs of our instants, sorceries, and artifacts, which is really, really cool. Furthermore, the meld will cost 7. We have to own and control both Urza, Lord Protector, as well as the Might Stone and Weak Stone. Keep in mind that 7 mana is reduced through that Might Stone tapping itself, which is pretty cool. And then we can utilize the Power Stones for that creature ability as well. Tapping artifacts for a hard counter within our Disruption Protocol for 2 mana is an additional cost. Either tap that artifact or pay 1 to counter target spell. It's very easy to take advantage of. We have the Hopeful Initiate as our 1-drop creature, can destroy artifacts and enchantments for 1 mana, 1 power, 2 toughness with training. The ability costs 3 to remove 2 counters from among creatures you control to get that artifact or enchantment. Some life gain in the deck through Denick, Apoya's Apprentice for 2/3 lifelink. Cards and graveyards can't be targets of spells and abilities. Kind of not great with the portal, but at the end of the day, the life gain here is great. The Disturb is really cool for the replayability into the Apparition. It's a 3/2 with flying, and whenever one or more creatures are put into the graveyard from anywhere, investigate, which is cool. We get that clue token, which is quite nice. The clue token can be tapped through a Disruption Protocol, right? Allowing us to then sacrifice it for 2 because the clue doesn't need to tap to sacrifice, which is pretty cool. So that's that. We can investigate through the Subterranean Schooner. It's a 3/4 vehicle crew 1. Whenever it attacks, the creature that crewed it will investigate. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, in hand. If it's a non-land, it stays there. And, moving down the chain, we talked about Urza, we talked about the Spider, we talked about the Celestis, the Bridge. That's everything. That's the deck in its entirety. We'll utilize the Murex for a creature land. We also have the Seat of the Empire, as well as our Soaring City for our utility lands, the coasts, the beach, and the waste, as well as this strange new creature land that I don't know why we've not included. The Restless Anchorage. Thank you very much. 2 copies of that. And now this is really good because it can create a map token, which we can now utilize quite nicely within the deck's synergies via the, the Smithy, as well as the Disruption Protocol, right? So I do enjoy the deck, having a lot of fun with it. Worried that we might not have enough life gain, but it's still pretty close. Like, we actually are beating top 1,500 mono red players. So it does the do, but like every deck, there's room for improvement. So if you have any ideas while you're watching, hit us up in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe as well if you want to support the channel. If you need any help with your personal deck, join the community Discord. Happy to support there. Thank you. Let's enjoy today's gameplay footage. Cheers. Keeping 7. A 1-drop. Are you sure? It's allowable. Three 1-drops. Look at us go. Attacking or blocking. I'll get rid of it now. I like it. I don't care for that, though. Thrawn Spider is a go. No attacks this time. Lunarch Veteran, please do not convoke. It's such a good mechanic. Should we just bounce? keep that from happening. Next turn, next turn. If they're going to double block, I don't care. And in that aspect, I'm going all in to train. Trainadelphia. Honk, honk. Spellbee. They do have the mana from the Power Stone, which is cool. That's good, that's good, that's good. It's a 4/2. Formidable. I'd let through. I'd let that tap. I don't know about her bangs, though. Really? Oops. I feel like that's a no-brainer for us, isn't it? I mean, I have nothing to bounce. Of course, I'm going to top deck whatever I need, but I'm still taking it. You're going to give me that chance? It's mine. It's mine. We still kind of want to bounce. Oh, no, we can't do that. Summoning Sickness. We could kill the Power Stone. I don't want to do that. Hit for 8 to 7? Wow. We have a stop on. Okay. They're gonna take the spider, question mark? I'm gonna mitigate damage output. Actually, I'm not. I'll wait. Might be on the other creature, right? That's not attacking. Well. Maybe we'll just leave it. Ooh. You're helpful. We explore, we crew, we train. Well, I guess we crew, we train, we explore. You're pretty good too, aren't you? Finally getting some lower curved spells. Double blocks we bounce. Single blocks are fine. These are all quite favorable. We have not cast this turn. It will go tonight. I don't care, though, is the thing. I'm just going to counter this spell as a priority. No, 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 no. I don't think so. Well, it's the same thing. I'll tap instead of... you know? What? Oh, wait. Tap this for mana, not as the extra artifact cost, question mark? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I'm certain. Not just sure. I am absolutely certain, homie. And we're going to Cruadelphia and smack down for 12. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Going first. Okay. Not a bad hand. I'll dodge paying life if we do top deck a Denic, which seems like it's a good thing to be doing here. This might be not great though. The ward is cool, but heck, might only get us so far, right? Oh. Bradley. Monstrous Rage, you sick son of a... Brah! I guess we just block with the booter. Attempted block. Yeah, it would have been nice to counter that, but how do you... Oh. So they've tapped out for my pleasure. I'll take that Swift Spear every day of the physique. Still big hit for 3, down to 8. Spider's good against the Chicklet. Fortunately, we're defending. We don't have an attack. Oh? What will you be utilizing that mana for? Only artifacts, bro. The ability, creature ability, though, as well, will work. Only artifacts, homie. It's still in your pool, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll toss the spider up. It could be a play with fire, but whatever. Well, but what? But what? Not impressed. Denic off the top, right? Not bad. They should have used the Foundry, but... Let's see the attacks first. Saving it wouldn't be bad. And the counterspell is good to have. Giving them a turn, not so much. But we find ourselves being pushed into a corner where we can't really get anything out because we're just backed up. All right, I mean, we waited as long as we can. At least then we could bounce it if they refill the field. We just need some more life gain in the deck, and I think this is a lot better of a build. Regretting that Power Stone. Infinitely so. You have no idea. They take the rage, too. I hate this game. It goes to 4. Probably put it on the bird, dude. Yeah, it's just not bad is the thing. So good. Don't get me started. I'm just stopping some of the damage. I mean, we could just bounce it, leave him the check. What? Oh, if you cast it. I should have paid more attention to that. Are you sure? It doesn't matter. We weren't doing anything else. Anyways. You go here. You have another. Down to 2. Activating for 4. We have 7. They top deck removal. Just straight up play fire to win. I don't know what you got, Willis. 2 life is what I've got. Ooh. craft with our graveyard. Save our Power Stone. Block one, spell the other. They play a spell, they can't attack. They attack, they can't play a spell. It's got Summoning Sickness. Yeah, just like, let's throw some life gain in the deck, and I say we're good to go. Maybe a second Celestis. I'm going to take a look and try to find some other life gain artifacts. Or ETB. Okay, so no attack this turn. But they do deal 1 damage, which is substantial. Nothing to bounce. We have got no Might Stone. Walker's good. We got to get after it, don't we? Yep, we certainly do. Any life gain and we'd win this. Another, not yourself. And I don't want this to come back in as the bridge, because we didn't cast it. Ooh, but no attack. But now no attack. Interesting. They're going to get us next turn for certain. Spider Adelphia? We only hit for 7 of the 11. Oh, finally. Did I spider at the wrong time? Oh, I didn't have a stop set, so we don't get it back till now. Okay. The life gain might save us. I don't know. Depends on what they top deck. It's a good game either way. Is Kumano a cast for free? Or is it a transform? It's a transform, not a cast. So they're fine. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. Well, we've got the life gain. That should sustain. Yep. They can bring out Foundry, but we have life gain. Plus Smite. Spider's back as an additional blocker. So we do have a bit of cushion here. It's just if they get a spell, and they would have won anyways, right? Interesting. So they're going to attack, which means no spell. Oh. Oh, the squee token. I forgot about that. That might be a determining factor. I don't think they can cast it. They've attacked. Oh, I forgot to put the stop again. Dang it. Whatever. So we can do it. Still a really good match. I mean, we're both top 1800. Some more life gain, though, right? It's pretty apparent that that was way too close. But the attack or cast spell clause from the Wanderer glyph seems to be pretty good. Going first with no 1-drops, no 2-drops, but we do have a 3-drop. What could be the problem? Hello and good game to use, my friend. Oh, don't like that. I don't know how we're always pulling multiple bridges like this. A little awkward, but we'll push through. Just building into the bridge. Moon's on deck, which isn't terrible either, but we'll most likely just try to block that first at that point. Don't you. Oh. Oh. Brutal, bro. All right. I mean, I don't think I have much of a choice. Leave them with the Warden. Let's get Urza out and reduce cost. We need another land off the top. Oh, wow. Should we just immediately do it? We're at 12. Maybe we can do one more turn, but what if they convoke them? You got the land, wait. This will definitely stall the board state momentarily. Ooh, okay, okay. Bouncing that Resolute. The Resolute. Replaying it, tapping with the Warden, putting a second counter out. They might just a hit for 3 here too, down to 9. That Power Stone we gave them is pretty cool. They're going to keep up the enforcements for now. You know what? Maybe. We can get in the air. Or should we wipe now? I don't want to wipe now almost, though. But it's tapped. It's a good time to wipe. It's not a ton of damage. But it's enough. We can still clog up the field fairly aggressively, though. For now. And just, you know, bide our time. Urza doesn't necessarily have to stay. We do have the draw. This is the clue's actually quite nice because you can tap them and then sacrifice them. All right. So I think we should be good. Oh, what have I done? No. You're a soldier, aren't you? I think we just punted. We should have wiped the field. What have I done? I'm so greedy. And I deserve to lose. Taking 4, 8, 9, 10. I love it. Well, we can see what our draw was at least. Oh, we should have wiped the field. What was I doing? Greedy guy. I was just trying to delay a little bit. Harbin gets the kill shot. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Not playing until turn 3 while your top 250 opponent goes first. What could go wrong? Mulliganing into no land. Well, at a certain point, these are the risks we need to take in life. Protocol goes. We don't have the land. That way we get to keep the land. We get to keep, you know, a little bit of field presence into a wipe. Okay? Sure. Just line our lands up. Left to right. Along with our play lines. That's how I like to do it anyways, because my lack of attention, I'm always popping in and out, you know, moment to moment, second to second. And this way, you know, I've got a system developed for my early onset dimension. It gets me through the day. Definitely don't need a 9-mana spell right now. At all. That's a nice curve. See how you do that? 1, 2, 3. Remember that time you had a 3-drop and now you don't? Now you're not playing until turn 4, bro. Lord have mercy. You just can't. It's the arena way. Oh! Well, you don't get top 250 by not doing that. This is, again, our world. Brutal, bro. They're just going to remove it. It doesn't matter. We leave him with the siren. I think. I don't know. Dude, you're dead. You don't even have a field wipe, bro. Get sequenced, homie. Hello. Good game. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You gotta just cherish the play lines, right? Doesn't matter whose favorite comes up in. Off the top! We have a chance. We have a chance. Tap out harder. Tap out harder. Off the top! No. We tried. It could have been a field wipe. We almost got it. It was probably just one underneath. So this is something that I would like that we can talk about here is why can't I look through my deck once the match is over? You know, all cards should be revealed specifically for myself, regardless. And then, you know how after every match, they're like, hey, did you enjoy yourself? Or did you hate this game? And you're like, I hate this game. But you should also be able to like hit a little share deck box that now opens up that same function that you do to your deck always at the end of the match for your opponent's deck as well, if they so choose to share it with you. Going first, keeping 7. Hopeful Initiate is a go. Mono red. Ugh, we love you. Swang for 1 skis. It's a bit of a race, but at the same time, you know, just try to starve the hand out and survive. Oh, this is fantastic. Phenomenal. Land, play with fire. Frenzy. They take the land, right? Or fire. I doubt they take Frenzy. They're tapped out. That's fine. Swing for 1. Keeping tempo. We're a little light on our curve here. Looking for a 4-drop. Don't you dare. It would be a 1-drop play with fire, which they didn't take. So they shouldn't have. Just 3 of them in hand still. No! Block the 1/1, take 4. They regain tempo. Bully. Okay. I mean, kind of, right? I will train. I think it's worth it because we're not blocking otherwise. So we're in contention, you know, keeping pace. What you got, Willis? 5 cards in hand. 4 available mana, 5 with a stone. Is that your 3rd Felly? No. They're going for it. No cards in grave. Monstrous Rage? I certainly hope not. It would survive, right? It gets the +1 on the backside. I think, right? It's been a while since I played with it. We take it. They have 2 mana. Plus a Power Stone. Play with fire, not on the Echo, but on the Spider. OMG. Okay. Do we have life gain? No. That's something we should probably consider. Ten life. Maybe just draw with the stone. It's a tough decision. To either keep the 1/1 and we lose our blocker. Hey, Hamhawks, thank you so much for the raid. 1 second. Let me finish up this match. Everybody, check out Hamhawks. Who ends up seeing this match? I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. The question is, do we wipe the field with a glyph, single target removal with the stone, or draw with the stone? Single target with the stone, keep defenders. No attack. I'm committing. And then we've got Portal. How was everyone's day? Welcome. Happy to have you. Yeah, they're going to swing, but is it for lethal? We'll see. I mean, we didn't see a rage, and I thought they would have had it. We just seen the play with fire to clean it up. So I'm assuming there is no monstrous rage here, right? They don't have enough cards in grave for Squee, 4 in hand, land activated at a discount through the Power Stone. Looking at it, etching, a Goobo, and a Scoundrel. Etching to 3, you dirty dog. I don't want to double block this, though. 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not 9. Down to 7. Are we comfortable with that? Whatever. I'm not giving my Echo. I'll just mitigate some damage, try to slow this down a little bit, as our friend Teferi would say, right? Oh, you would. Leave them with their token. We're on super duper thin ice. They have 3 cards in hand. We might just be dead. Ah. Don't tell them, but they could also hit with their land. Don't let them know. Two to 3, lightning till you dead, son. Pretty good game, though. Mono red is in such a strong position currently. And even if, you know, we survive a little bit, we still need a lot more than we currently have. So this squeeze is going to dominate us. They also have the land. There's just not much we're doing. I think this is our only option. And then maybe they cast a spell unknowingly. It's unfortunate, but we... watch the spell's going to be a lightning strike. And then I guess remove Feldon is down to 2. Oh, no. I'll wait on this and do it on their turn if we are allowed to. Nah, well, I mean, we're not going to win if we don't. Lethal in 2 if we... Well, no. Can't do it. Just a little bit of life gain and we could definitely race for tempo again, but you're playing against the most aggressive deck in game. So, good luck. Not only that, but being piloted by one of the best. Double good luck. Yeah. Don't do it. So no casting spells since they attacked, right? Which is just a clean defend. And no matter what they get, they can't cast it. As I understand. Put a stop in to decide if we want to do this. They can, of course, cast this until their next turn, right? It's a land. Just play. I don't know if we can go down to 2. Could be play with fire. I know we have to hit for lethal, though. Yeah. Just draw 2 cards, right? A counter spell would be pretty good. Can I get a top deck? Nice draw. The lightning strike from the grave. No. Good game. That was a close one. They can attack, but I believe they can cast a second spell, right? So first spell, second spell. Now they can't attack. But they do mac us for lethal moments before we would hit for lethal. What a phenomenal match. Oh my gosh. Again, thank you so much, Hamhawks, for the support here on Twitch. Feel free to come by. If you guys are just strictly on the YouTube crowd, check out not only myself, but also Hamhawks and the rest of the Magic Arena community. Alrighty then. So the mid-range value in the deck is very, very good. With that being said, we did struggle within those first couple turns against some of the aggro decks, right? I wouldn't mind playing 3 Denix just for the life gain. I think the 4 Smites is a good option. I don't know where they all were, though. Potentially, we're looking at Fading Hope as well for further interaction. The Saw Blades potentially as well could be a cool playline for us to focus on with the artifacts that we're running. I think that's pretty good, pretty cool, something that we may have missed. Looking for life gain, though, potentially. The Veteran with the Flicker could be cool. The Inspiring Overseer could be decent. Also supplying us with a draw. The Circuit Mender, draw and life gain as well, a little bit more, which is pretty decent, but no flying. I think the life gain was the most important aspect of the deck, and then trying to potentially shift that curve to be a little bit more aggressive without losing our mid-range capabilities through the Echo bouncing, the Might Stone and the Smithy. So, honestly, maybe the Portal goes specifically down from 2 copies to a maximum of 1. I think that we can focus, more so on these 4 and 5 mana spells that we can hit consistently game after game, right? Potentially even running some other field wipes, but I'm not entirely sold on that. I think that the Glyph Bridge works well. The one thing I forgot to mention during the deck tech was the Wander Glyph, the backside of it. So whenever your opponents cast a spell, they can't attack. Whenever they attack, they can't cast a spell. This proved to be very, very valuable in our games. So, I like this as our field wipe. If we're going to get rid of the Portal, I think it does open up some space in the deck for some other aspects of removal, whether it be the Saw Blades, drastically reducing our mana curve while still supplying a decent amount of value through that craft late game. That's what I'm bringing to the table. If you have any suggestions, hit us up in the comments. If you want help with your own personal deck, join the community Discord, share a screenshot, tell us about the deck, and maybe we can help out. And yeah, it's been my pleasure, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a magical day. I'll see you soon in the next. Peace out, homies.